Hi, Collective. Welcome back to the DGC. I am your Divine Goddess, Devi. And, well, let's jump right into these divine intuitive messages. I'm getting the feeling that someone is thinking about you all because my mind just went blank for a quick second. So, someone is definitely thinking about you all. All right? I was pre shuffling the deck, and as I was shuffling, two cards dropped out. It says closure and toxicity. That's what it says here, Collective. Toxic relationships can drain your energy and self worth. Beware. And closure. Not all connections are meant to be, except closure. So you all, someone could be reminiscing on you. Someone you closed a door on, closed a chapter on. This person was extremely toxic. They put you through a lot of drama, a lot of stress, a lot of hardships. You had to create boundaries with this person. Okay? This person had barbed wire up around their feelings and around their emotions. And they made it absolute hell, absolute war field for you to get close to them. Collective, you are attracting the right person and the right energy into your life at this time because you created these boundaries. Okay? Everything is looking up for you. The sun is shining through your window. Passion will find you. Keep the flame of passion alive. It is the heartbeat of love. Being passionate and in love with life. That's why you're attracting the right person. Because you set boundaries and you let go of toxicity in your life. When I tell you this person put you through some shit, when I tell you this barbed wire, this is whole live metal, a metal barbed wire fence. They had you crawling through this and digging through this, fighting through this, creating baggage in your life. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack it. Unpack it. Y'all have to close it. Somebody had y'all falling fast, and you the star. As they say, falling star. No, we gonna remain a shooting star. Says love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. You know, this was a fast. This was a fast whirlwind. You know what I mean? This really threw you for a loop. This really had you in attraction and passion for this person who created a lot of baggage with their toxic ways. And you was the star all along, Collective. Still are, the shooting star, not the falling star. This person had you fucked up and had it confused. They didn't honor and they didn't respect your individuality here. They didn't. Be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. This person wanted you to conform. Be something, be someone that you were not. They wanted that. They did not respect your boundaries. Apologies could be on the table for you, Collective, from this toxic person. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. They could come with flowers, okay? They could come looking real cleaned up, all right? Showing a lot of charisma. Looking at you like, baby, you're so beautiful. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. You understand your attraction? You're attracting so much to you. Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. Okay? My love is blind. Can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. That's what I'm hearing. You all are going to be having some sparks, some flames. Remember what I said, you're a star right here. You're a star. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. You're attracting the right person. Someone's going to surprise you. It's your destiny here, Collective, to have this kind of passion and attraction in your life. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event, okay? So some of you could be getting a very heartfelt apology from this person. That don't mean they've changed, Collective, you know, with the imperfections. That doesn't mean they've changed. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections, okay? This is a little bit of a messy room, but it's up in the clouds, Collective. That's where you are. That's where you are. You said I had to pack up and go back home. I had to pack up and go back home. That proposal threw me for a loop, you know? An offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. As well, you're attracting in this, Collective. You're attracting in brand new proposals. And they're going to be falling fast for you. Look, this card just kind of, I don't know if y'all seen that, it kind of dropped out. That's adventurous. They're going to be falling fast for you, collective, here with adventure. So just relax. Relax and enjoy it. This is coming your way. You know, lots of adventure here. Lots and lots of adventure. This person might want to hide you away when they get you. Or you might want to hide away. Honeymoon. All of that. Needless to say that you're on the right path, collective. And yes, there is a surprise coming for you. There is. Okay? There's adventure awaiting you. You're hidden away, or your partner's being hidden away. Or you two will be hiding away. Okay? Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. You're on the right path. Okay? Surprises are coming your way. Someone wants to be with you. There's going to be some sparks, some romance together in your life with someone. It's your destiny. Find enjoying the simple pleasures of being together. You know, romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. There could be a twin flame, something new, something real. You know, it's not perfect. It comes with its ups and downs, but at least it's real. A connection. A connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections, okay? Someone wants to be with you. They could be at a distance, collective. Anything else you want the collective to know? Sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifice. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. Absolutely, star. And falling is not one of them. That's not a sacrifice that we're willing to make here. And of course, we always got them hanging around. The ex. This toxic person could very well be your ex, looking to make friendship with you. Okay? They want to fill some empty voids within themselves. They're feeling the pain. They're feeling your loss, collective. They are. You closed it. You closed the toxic relationship. It was too much baggage. Okay? But because you're in this energy, you are attracting surprises on the horizon. Okay? Listen, this toxic person, pills and potions, drugs, pill head, addictive. You know, this person could be going through some real changes since y'all closed this door, since y'all left. Pleading with you, baby, please. They want to get back in. You're hidden away, okay, trying to get you back. They messed up a good thing here, apparently, all right? You put the pieces together, the details. You have an understanding of this situation, and now things are adding up for you. You set boundaries, and now you're on the right path. All right? Apparently, there was some other bitches hating on y'all in the midst of this romance, okay? Trying to mess things up either between you and your person, all right? Or did mess things up between you and your person. And that's why there's closure. That's why, you know, the toxicity was there, because there were third-party situations in the middle of your marriage, in the middle of your partnership, you know? In the middle of what you were trying to do with this person, hubby, wife, living together, or just being deeply in love, leaving you all alone. You know, you had some baggage there, but embrace the new, embrace what's coming. You didn't want to be bothered, you know, you felt a bit abandoned, you know, you felt like there was a little bit of poison served your way, you know, a little bit of trouble, and you was just trying to stay in your lane, collective, and I get that, and I understand that wholeheartedly, okay? Yeah, there's going to be some celebrations coming up, collective. No worries. Your ice cold season is about to be over. Out for partying, having drinks. What else, Spirit? Give us more for the collective. Yeah. Hanging up the jersey. Changing my player ways, being faithful and loyal, finally committing. Something serious, something new. Something you're not expecting, you know. You may be thinking that somebody's not going to label it, and they may turn around and definitely do just that and label it. Okay? Don't forget the exes out here and new love. That's what's competing with one another, the past and the present. Both competing to what? Cuff you. Both competing to cuff you. But one of them is having a hard time. They out here still being very toxic. You know, pills and potions, drinking, drugs, substances, you know, external affairs with hating on you. These bitches still watching you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Somebody want to come and wife you up, though. They want to make you minds, you know, but not with the lies and the alibis. You know what I'm saying? Not with the burn book. You're minding your own business. You're just doing you for the collective, and I hear you, and I like that. You're just doing you for you, minding your business, being the boss babe. You know what I'm saying? Being an Instagram baddie if you that. You know what I'm saying? I already know. Online fame, tons of followers, flawless looks. Where's the latest trends? And here we got the Lies in the Burn book back out. On top of who? These hating assholes and bitches. Yeah, I'm calling them what I'm calling them. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some of you could be ex-housewives, like I said, ex-wives. You know what I'm saying? Could have been in a full-fledged relationship. Dedicated, spatula in hand, apron on. You understand? But now it's all about you, collective. With the all alone, it's all about you here now. Okay? You don't have to do anything but pamper yourself, And yes, the ex, your new person, all sprung on you. All feeling you, all fantasizing about you, all want to have you. You know what I'm saying? But some can't. Some can't. So they're watching, reviewing. They're seeing you in a whole new light. You hanging things up. You getting negative energy away from you. Any evil eye energy, you pushing it away from you. You understand what I'm saying? You got these, hating assholes here. They don't like that you drip in ice. They don't like that you look good. They don't like that you have expensive tastes. That's why your ex, that's why your current person is so attracted to you. People want to romance you. Like I said, collective, it's going to be going down for you. Rather up. Bringing you flowers. Rather up. Bringing you flowers, taking you out to dinner. That's what they want to do. They want to make amends with you. Okay? Meanwhile, pills and potions with some OnlyFans hoes. Meanwhile, you put the pieces together. Okay? It's all about to go down. That's what happened or what is happening. If you haven't made closure, this is coming up. Because somebody's playing with fire. Okay? Doing something dangerous and being very careless with your emotions, with your feelings, collective. It's a lot of pink out here, so your feelings are very much into this. You're not to be played with. You will take the trash out with no problem. Okay? You will burn a plastic with no problem. With no problem. Okay? What we got here? You change me, becoming a better person, working on a new me. You say, yeah, since I took the trash out, I've been changed. Thank you, Spirit. I have. I've been changed. I liked it. I like it. Yes, and you are suspicious of anyone trying to come into your life with wayward ass Archangel Michael here on the bottom of the deck, with wayward ass intentions. Okay, Spirit, can we get a little bit of what's the vibe for the collective? They're on closure with a toxic person chasing them that they created boundaries with. They are attracting new love and passion, letting go of baggage. People will be falling fast for them because you are the star. You're rebuilding your life, being a boss babe, a boss chick, an Instagram baddie, just doing you, dripping in ice. Some of you could have an OnlyFans. Either way, you're dripping in ice. You're just minding your business. Being an Instagram baddie, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. How you get your coin is how you get your coin. Who can talk? If nobody don't buy your clothes, collective, they don't buy your food, they don't pay your bills, they don't pay your rent, they don't care for your children, they don't bring you medicine when you're sick, they don't give you a hug when you're sad or when you're feeling down. Like, I don't get it. Just send that negative energy away. Don't even worry about it. What people say, what people think. You understand? Because it's all relative. Everybody is not at the same stage and phase. Just because they have gray hair don't mean they have wisdom. And just because they're young don't mean that they don't know anything. Like they're ignorant or immature. That doesn't mean that. All right, collective, that doesn't mean that. A lot of you are on vacation, taking getaways with your family, just doing you. Don't worry about nothing. Worry about your clothes. Don't worry about what kind of hairstyle that you prefer, you like. Don't worry about if your nails is, painted up every single week. Nails are expensive. You understand? Nails are about $100 a pop you know, $60 a pop. At least you're gonna spend at least 40 at the nail shop. At least that. And that's pretty cheap. $40 is pretty cheap. If you can get your nails hooked up for 40 good dollars. You know? Ask the girls. They paying $300, $200 for nails. That's very, very cheap. Okay? The hood discount. All right, Spirit, what's next for the collective? What's next? What's the vibe? Yeah. Y'all said y'all don't want it. Popped up upside down. Clingy exes. Old exes. It came out upside down. You know, dead relationships and old ways. All right? Y'all have new soulmates on the horizon that you will be celebrating with, spending time with, twin flames, friendships, romantic partners. New is coming up. All the new. Give us a little bit more about what's the vibe for the collective in this reading. Spirit, give us a little bit more. Somebody is antisocial. Somebody you put boundaries on, you know. You could have been even in your feelings for a bit of time. Not want to talk to anybody, not want to be bothered with anybody. Right. Boundaries again. Right here. Boundaries 2 times. Y'all set them. Y'all said negative energy be gone. People are puzzled. You know, they want to be back close to you. They want to romance you. You know, you're like, look, y'all was out here playing with fire. Y'all left me with a lot of baggage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to go through no more consequences. You see the fire 2 times. Somebody was very toxic out here. Don't forget this toxic person. They're dealing with toxic chicks, toxic dudes, living their toxic lifestyle still. That is one of the very first cards that came out here. The barbed wire person. The person that wants you to go through hell and high water for their emotions and their love. They want you to do it, collective, in order to be their soulmate. They're absolutely out of their mind. They are. All they're bringing is a lot of chaos here. The old ones, a lot of chaos. Meanwhile, some intimacy with someone new, getting to know someone, mutual respect, unity and closeness. And someone else is paranoid. Someone else is paranoid about this change that you have made, collective. Okay? About this cutting ties that you have done. About this burning of bridges that is happening. This person ran out of time. Recharge. Right. Antisocial will recharge. Both of you. Him, you. You know? Or her and her. Or him and him. Them. Both of y'all. You know? Somebody could have made you feel trapped in some type of relationship with this toxicity. And salty. They're salty. Some people are bitter. Some people are angry that you closed a door. Remember, closure. You know, they were hopeful that you were going to return, that you were going to come back, collective. You know, and there is a bit of envy that you're celebrating. It is. It is a bit of competition and discontent. Okay? Because we had the brigade come out. They out here. The brigade is out here. Here they are. Out here hating on you. Heard the car horn beat? They're here. Okay? These bitches is, you know, they have a lot going on. It's a lot of fire out here. Okay? It's a whole lot of fire in their mouths. It's a whole lot of fire out here. When I tell you these bitches is flames, they on fire everywhere. They trash. Happy you took out the trash, collective, for my divine masculines as well for my divine feminines. Happy you took out the trash. Okay? Because somebody is definitely sprung on you, collective. Who? The narc. The narc, of course. Oh, narky. The egotistical opportunist with the fragile ego. We always have an epiphany about that. About that. Because they're going to walk towards you, baby, when you establish. But they so silly they don't even realize they burned a bridge, some of them, with their toxic asses. Look, walking right towards toxicity. Right here. That's what they doing. Y'all don't have time for a collective. I feel you. I ain't mad at you. Anything else you want the collective to know? Okay? This person wants you to stop running, or they need to stop running, stop making excuses, in denial. This person is definitely at a distance, divorced, ghosted, no more. Closure. Closure. And I know this is y'all because y'all right here. Divine feminine energy or divine masculine energy. And the karmics is right here. The third party energies, the haters. And the lesson learned right here. Who like to hate on you. There they are. The crew. Okay? A lot of people drowning in their emotions right now, especially the toxic person that's on this table. Because you stopped to smell the roses. What they gonna do with y'all collective? Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got these people blocked. These people ain't doing nothing. Okay? Nothing. Okay, let's get a few more cards for the collective. We're gonna roll on up out of here. Because Narky, with his toxic ass, played too much. Old exes and shit trying to come back through the door, knocking on your door 1, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 16, 15 chances and shit. We not with it, collective. You know what I mean? You might as well go ahead and be a star and shoot, for your highest, your highest aspiration. Because there's definitely some haters out here. Oh, these bitches stay out here. Or these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Okay? Hate nasty guys, you know what I'm saying? They stay out here. You move on and let go, and they stay out here. Okay? Somebody's ashamed, embarrassed. Oh, Narky is ashamed and embarrassed. Okay? Here's closure again, closing the cycle. All right? You could be giving them a lot of fake, busy energy. And it's a lot of two-facedness, a lot of lies, jealousy, gossip, envy, hate. Once again, they didn't just dislike you. Right over these karmics, you see this? Right over them. They didn't just dislike you. Okay? This is pure D hate. These bitches is haters and was hating. These niggas, these dudes was hating and they are haters. They were arrogant, stubborn, prideful, egotistical. My way. Narkies. Okay? That's why you move on, collective. That's why you close the door. That's why you love you. That's why you letting go. These people is depressed right now. They depressed, okay? There's a lot of spiritual chaos. There's fights and things going on between this toxic person and whoever they're messing with. That's why they want to come back. They want to send you a love message. Okay? They understand how deep that backstab was with about 3, 4, 5, 6 women. 3, 4, 5, 6 dudes. Okay? And they understand why you got a new boo. All right? They want to hit you with the sweet talk. Okay? They want to tell you, baby, come back. I see your fresh start, baby, come back. No, I don't think so, y'all. I don't think so. Look, heartbreak is what they're feeling right now. They don't want to feel this, y'all. This toxic narc right here who's facing a lot of consequences, who's with karmic energy right now. They're upset. They're mad. There's a lot of drama. Okay, this ending brought a strong mental breakdown. You're fine. You're keeping it balanced. You're keeping it in check with the turning your back. You're keeping it in check, but this person is losing it. They're going batty. They're going batty. They're keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you. They're in their feelings hard. They're trying to figure out a way, collective, and sorry to say, they want to trap you. They want to trap you with a baby. You know what I'm saying? These burning bitches, look, they might, if you got the same thing I got, hey, we need to be together. We the twin flames now. Okay? Reckless sex. Listen, don't you do it. Don't you do look, this card don't even belong in here. This goes to the other deck. And why is it out here? You see this? Sneaking around. This person sneaks around with other people. Casual hookups and meeting up for sex, like I said. Right behind the reckless sex. This is what they do. Y'all need to know. If y'all got a person blocked for this very reason right here, keep them blocked. Keep focusing on your money. This person is not healed if it's the toxic ex from the past right here that jumped out. This narcissist, Some narcissists say, well, we just love ourselves. No, if you dealing with that real narcissist, that demonic one, okay, we're not talking about no play. We're talking about that real one that's spinning the block. Goodbye. Don't do that, divine feminine, divine masculine. Don't do that. Because they will put a love spell on your ass quick, fast, in a hurry, and you will find yourself out here with these hating ass bitches again. Again. Out here with these hating ass dudes again. You know what I'm saying? These toxic ass, thug ass, gigolo ass dusties again. And you will be feeling massive regrets. You will be feeling massive regrets. Why did I go back? Why did I go back? Okay? That's going to create a love-hate relationship between you and somebody. Okay? So just spare yourself the bumping of the heads. That popped out. Spare yourself the bumping of the heads over here. Yeah. If you heard anything that was shocking, today, hey, you heard the car horn honk. It is what it is, collective. Somebody want to spin you round and round in cycles with triggers, but don't let them. And somebody could be on the DL really hiding secrets, sexual secrets, and that's okay. But they're in jackass energy. They trying to pull you into all the melee. They trying to pull you into the circus. They need to be focused on the health and wellness of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they did get the card. The card is out here. The card is out here. Okay? They need to focus on that. With all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chicks that's out here today while we getting this tarot reading. Okay? But anyway, collective, I'm going to close this out. I hope you enjoyed this reading. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give a little tap in. Give you a little signs and synchronicities about the true colors of whoever is trying to come towards you in the area of romance, and whether you need to run away from anybody bringing karmic ties your way, or whether you need to live in the moment. Because what? You are the queen bee. You are the boss bitch. You know what I'm saying? You are the confident one. You're career focused. I get it and I love it. Or you the king. You know what I'm saying? You career and you focused, and you're not going for anybody trying to bring you any karmic lessons with legal matters, affairs, partnerships and yada yada and so on and so forth. Okay, that is the reading, collective. Stay blissed as long as you exist. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you on the next one. All right.